If you thought shoulder pads, stretchy pants, or platform shoes were in bad taste, this decade's trends are going to make you sick. Literally. I'm talking GMOs, people. That's genetically modified organisms. Or in other words, this season, the salmon will be wearing eel DNA, the potatoes will be wearing cod, and the soybeans will be herbicide resistant thanks to some genetics from the petunia plant. You may ask yourself, how have I not heard of this? Why is this happening? Well, you wouldn't have read this in your latest issue of Vogue. In fact, you wouldn't even have learned this from reading labels. Scientists, along with the big names upstairs, are sneaking this into our food, mainly to benefit and speed up production on the agricultural and commercial aspects of consumerism. What does this mean? Well, last season, in the time it would have taken a salmon to grow this big, it will now be this big. And crops with genetically altered plants that supply their own herbicides will produce higher yields in shorter time, with hand-picked nutritional qualities. So what's wrong with that? Allergies, for one. If you're allergic to fish, you'd expect it to be safe to bite into a tomato without going to anaphylactic shock, right? Or two, what if one of those mutant salmon get into the wild and disrupt an entire ecosystem? Or their genetic mutations get into your body and disrupt your own DNA? What about the ethics of it, of putting animals into vegetables and putting the world food supply into the hands of a few big companies? You have a lot of questions now, don't you? Well, good. While you're online catching up on the latest trends and gossip, why not get informed? Google that shit. Genetically modified organisms.